Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Coach Jorge. I'm the head coach at E3 Training Solutions. This is Coach Yana, and today we're going to be teaching you a simple plyometric routine or various exercises that you can incorporate to your training. So let's get going. All right, we're going to start with the first exercise which it's called hot and colds. So here, Coach Yana is gonna show it how to do it. And basically what you're quickly going down into a squat position and then hopping back up. The second one we're gonna do is the traditional lunge jumps, but with a pause. So these are a little bit easier because we're not trying to do the movement as fast. So right now she'll show you. Start on a lunge position and then you jump in the middle with a little pause and then you go back to your lunge position. Again, you want to be careful when you're going down. You don't want to rush them. You want to make sure you're properly stable and then you do your exercise. All right, the next one, it's gonna be a single leg hop. So as the name implies, just one leg, and you're gonna start doing one jump. Perfect. And then when you do around 10, 15, you're gonna be doing it to the other side. So important thing is you can keep the hops small and then always be stable so you're not overdoing it. Next one, it's gonna be squat jumps. So you're gonna start on a squat position and then you're gonna jump up. You don't have to be too high. All right, now we're gonna do the actual lunge jump. So you start in a lunge position and then you jump, exploding, switching to the other leg. And you wanna stay stable, don't rush them. All right, the next one is gonna be side jumps with both legs. So you're basically, as the name implies, you can use something like a line on the ground or add difficulty. You could put something like a block that we had there. And you're pretty much just jumping side to side. Now it's gonna be jumping back and forward. Again, the point is to lift your legs enough off the ground, explode with both legs, back and forward, and you can use something to add a little difficulty to the movement. All right, next we're gonna do lateral hurdles. So you start on like a cross lunge position, and then you kind of like explode up, and then just pushing yourself towards the other side. The important portion here is to jump high. And then once you plant, you get into the proper position. Okay, this is a power skip. So basically, you're hopping with one leg, but also you're lifting the opposite leg up. All right, next we're gonna do rocket jumps, which is a variation with a squat jump. But here, instead of doing just squat, you're actually gonna try to load going down as much as you can, and then really explode up to trying to reach as high as you can. Kind of like a rocket. All right, next one, it's called power jump. So basically it's like a squat jump, but here now what you're doing is you're exploding forward, kind of like a distance jump. When you're doing that, you want to start stable, and then as you land, same deal, land stable so you can keeping your body in the proper position. This next one, it's called tuck jumps. These past three are higher level of difficulty, so careful when doing this. Tuck jumps, you're basically gonna jump from a squat position up, trying to bring your knees and tuck them towards your chest. The more stable, flexible, and strong you are, the better you're gonna be able to do it. But the whole point is just to go through the movement, and every time you get down, you stay balanced, and then you repeat it. The next one is the popular burpees. So you start on a lunge position, you do the jump, then you bend down to do a push-up, then you bring your legs back so you can get back up. And then you repeat doing that movement. The important thing is that everything that you do that properly. So you do the right jump, when you go down, you do the push-up properly. And if you are not as strong yet, when you're going the push-up, you can just bring your knees down and then you will have a push. So that will help you. All right, the next one is called Mountaineers. So basically you get on a semi-push position without having your butt sticking up. You want to have that pelvis stable, and then the first one is kind of like Spider-Man climbing a wall. You are moving your legs outside, and the other one, the variation, is bringing your legs inside towards your chest. To make it more difficult, you can get a little lower on the ground and then just let your knees go almost touching the ground. All this is going to be working your core very well. All right, for the last ones, you can either do them on your own if you have a medicine ball and a wall or something that you can bounce it, or if you have a friend that can help you. These are great for upper body. So basically the first one, it's kind of like basketball throwing the ball, and this is going to help you work your chest and your arms. So get on that side, and basically you're just throwing it. And what you want to do is stay stable, make sure that every time you catch the ball properly, and then you're throwing the ball in the proper position so you're working the chest and your arms. A variation of this is kind of like soccer players, and it's going to be a throw of the medicine ball above your head. And this is going to help you work a little bit more your arms, those triceps, and those shoulders. Another variation with this one is both, again, you can do them against the wall. This one is going to help you work your core. So basically we're going to start facing forward. If you're with a friend or if you're with a wall, you're going to have the wall over there. What you're going to do is you're going to start from one side and then swing the ball to the other side, and then you're going to repeat that so you can start working that core. And as you get stronger, you can increase the weight, and obviously you want to do that in opposite sides. All right, so this one just be one. Finally, if you're just by yourself but you want to add some strengthening for the shoulders and for the arms, I'm just gonna get on the knees right now so you can see it properly. But basically what you're doing is you're just throwing the ball up, catching it down, and then you're gonna repeat it with both arms. So there's a lot more exercise that we could teach you, but that's pretty much the ones that we tend to use the most. And as I mentioned, you can incorporate them on a strength training session alone, or you can actually add into some of your training sessions, like doing, for instance, 30-minute easy run. Every 5 minutes you run, you stop, you do one plyometric exercise, and then you run for another 5 minutes, and then you add it again. So the possibilities are endless. The important thing is that you should incorporate some of this to your training, and hopefully it will help you get stronger and faster. Thank you very much, and we hope you enjoy this.
When do we swim, bike, and run?